Alright, so I'm in Galveston, Texas. Galveston is very unique.
What is that?
I've never really been to a beach that looks like this.
Everything's brown, except for those houses.
And I'm fixing to go on a ferry.
Here we go. About to load the ferry.
Dwight C. Greer.
Wonder who he was. Please remain in vehicle. And we're on. So that was a ferry ride.
I love exploring a lot of things. I think that's kind of what this channel is going to be about. It's not necessarily going to be a travel vlog. Let me give you a little better idea. Alright, so people have been encouraging me to start a channel for quite a while. I've been very reluctant because I work in the advertising marketing space and I don't want to be that guy.
New Lamborghini.
I've been very reluctant, but I do get to do a lot of very interesting things. And I think there would be some interest behind the scenes of some of that stuff. It will be interesting, hopefully. So now, I'm going to try to stay along the coast as much as I can. So I stayed in Galveston, you just saw the ferry ride, and now, I have no idea where I'm going. But I'm going to try to stay along the coast as long as I can. We'll see how it goes. It's really scrubby here. I was really wanting to try and capture some of this coastal area. That was the end of the coast. Now I'm headed north. I got to figure out the rest of my route. Headed to Louisiana on Highway 73, I think. I grew up watching Warren Miller films. I can remember coming home from school. His ski documentaries would be on Outdoor Life Channel.
Their long-standing efforts to capture some of the world's most thrilling snow sports on film, Warren's crews and athletes have had a lot of fun along the way, and in so doing, have hopefully made the world a happier place.
I always look forward to watching those travel documentaries of all those guys going on like ski expeditions. And I think I've always enjoyed watching travel documentaries as long as they're good and educational. So that's kind of what I'm going for, is just for folks to experience some of what I experience as I travel. It looks like we're coming into Port Arthur. Oh yeah, definitely coming through Port Arthur. Port Arthur, that's really hard to say. One thing I have learned traveling South Texas is there's a lot of oil stuff, refineries, all kinds of things. This is what it is. Lots of this, and this, and this. This, a cool bridge coming up though. Big bridge. I figured I would go ahead and stop. When I cross over this bridge, I'll be in Louisiana. So that's one state to go through, then I'll be in my home state. Welcome to Louisiana. I kind of feel like I'm going into the middle of nowhere. I'm on Highway 82, and I've only passed one vehicle on this road. There's supposed to be another ferry. If you've ever been on a road and thought to yourself, wow, I'm really out here, you should come get on this road and you will have those exact same thoughts. Thought I'd make a little detour and see what the beaches are like. I think the turn here was Gulf Breeze Beach. Wow. I feel like I'm in the middle of nowhere. Need to see new places. So, super windy, wind, a little bit better view. Really windy. All right, so I'm just thinking while I'm driving, this has to be one of the most secluded beaches. There's just nothing. Road. I would not encourage doing this, driving and doing this. There's like no one here. Yeah, it's super secluded. Oh, I see a guy. Cool. Still super unique, and at least something to see. Next stop, Holly Beach. So this is it, Holly Beach. Wind. All right, moving on. So if you live in the South, you should definitely come and try and do this drive. It's Highway 82. It goes all the way from Galveston. I can stay on this road and go all the way to New Orleans. I mean, the landscape is something worth seeing. Looks like another ferry crossing. I'd be curious to know how many of you guys knew that there were this many ferries in the Gulf. I didn't, but that doesn't mean anything. I kind of thought ferries were reserved for Seattle, New York, and places like that. Guess not.
You'll never guess the places that I've been. You never guess the places that I've been.
Just saw a dolphin. That was kind of cool. Alright, looks like we're coming in for a landing.
I'm never gonna let the day begin.
What's that guy doing?
Never gonna let the day.
Done with the ferries. Looks like I'm going to be driving for a while on 82. My next big stop will be New Orleans. Looks like I am in Grand Chenier? Grand Chenier? Don't know how to say it. Wind. If you've ever wondered what it's like to drive on the very southernmost road in the United States along Louisiana, this is what it looks like. If you notice in this time lapse, I haven't passed a single car. And before the time lapse, I've been driving probably for about an hour. It's the middle of the week, no cars. It's kind of a cool feeling.
VHS the beta, PlayStation the Sega, my skill is still greater. The sickest thing since BD, wicked like VG.
Morgan City. No offense, Morgan City, but nothing to see here. Moving on. Going down Highway 90. Probably the bumpiest road I've ever been on. Take that back, Morgan City. This is a really cool bridge.
Please believe me, this be the realest thing I ever wrote. Right after talking to Pop, puffing on heavy smoke. Laugh now, cry later. My own.
Off to Houma. And then New Orleans. So the next little part of this sojourn, I've done a million times, so there's really nothing, it's basically just interstate. So I'll wrap this up at the house. All right, I made it home, finally. As you can see, it's dark. I barely have any light. So as I was traveling home, I called one of the guys I work with. He was like, so what's the video going to be about? Stop it. Stop. So I was thinking, and it hit me. The video is about diverging. I could have taken a much quicker route home, but I decided to diverge and take a much longer route. I know it's kind of cliched, but what I was thinking was that there used to be a saying that I had on my shoestrings, and my wife gave me grief about it because she got sick of hearing it. It said, there's no shortcuts. And I was thinking as I was driving that sometimes there really is no shortcuts. And sometimes the shortcut is a long way around. All right, I think that's all I got. Bye.